All right, you're live.
Okay.
Hi, Steph.
Welcome to Arizona.
We are live. It's Friday night, the 12th, June 12th, and hope you guys are all doing well. We've got a little wind going on, so we're hoping for the best.
It just picked up. It was nice a little
Yeah.
while ago.
And it's just the way it works around here. Never can
Just
tell.
a nice gentle breeze, though. It's not really windy.
Yeah, not compared to what we have had.
Hi,
So
Andy.
It was
So-
windy earlier today.
yeah, it
Well,
was
it's
really
funny because
windy.
it's windy in the back.
Yeah.
okay.
It wasn't too bad.
Yeah, it
here.
was really blowing out
Will
back.
Hackler, Bob Bennett, Stephanie.
Hey,
Andy
folks.
Wilson, Frank. Hi, Frank. Glad you're home.
Hey, Frank.
Tessa, Brian Terrell, Danny Meadows. Hey, Danny.
Hey, Danny.
Any of my kids there?
Annie Anderson from
Andy's.
Ayrshire, Scotland.
Yeah,
Natalie
Andy's from
Baker,
Scotland.
Leon Martin, Barry Figel, Doug Powell.
I don't think Renee's here yet. Or, I don't know.
She sent some pretty good pictures lately, some Facebook pictures.
Yeah,
of
Jason
fish
Nelson.
and, you know,
a lot of people catching salmon up in
right.
Alaska. Yeah, yeah.
Michael Locke, Sam Ikes, Pam Berry, Michael Booth.
A lot of usuals.
Stephanie said, "Cool hat, Dave."
Ah, thank you, Steph.
We got
Appreciate
Timothy
that.
Davis,
I
newbie
got
from
my
Callahan,
pencil. I got my
Florida.
pencil holder, my magnetic pencil holder on it too.
Jim Durrell from Warsaw, New York.
Terrific.
Roland Knowlton, Bruce Peter.
Welcome to the new people. You said there was somebody new from Florida?
He said, let's see, newbie from Callahan, Florida.
Terrific. What's his name?
Tim Davis
Hey, Tim. Welcome. Thanks for joining us.
in our woo.
Yeah, here we go. Hopefully that'll just be a...
Yeah, we'll get some wind gusts. You know, hopefully the table won't blow away.
Can
Well,
you guys hear the guys okay?
Does the sound all right? Good?
I'll try to speak up when I talk. My voice is not quite as scratchy as it usually is.
He said, yep, you can hear.
Good. Excellent. All right. So we got lots to cover tonight.
Frank said he wore his Sawdust Makes Me Happy hat home from the hospital.
Frank did. All right. Got several things to go over tonight. The first things first, it just feels like Christmas around here. We got all kinds of stuff that we've gotten from people.
So Dave Rossiter, he's in Canada.
Yeah.
He said he picked up his order from us today at 3 o'clock and started carving his first sign at 4.
Wow. Fantastic.
Very good. What was his name, Dave?
Dave.
Yeah.
That's a great name,
Fantastic.
Dave.
Thank you, Dave. I'm glad you like it. All right, so first things first, look what Tessa sent us.
Sent
What's that?
me.
Vicky, yes. I corrected myself there. Yes, so Tessa made Vicky a sign.
I love that.
Yeah, it's really cool. Beautiful board. Pine. I think it's just a cheap pine. It really has a cool
She
grain
had
to it.
2 of them. She sent me a picture. She said, ask which one I liked best because she was making them for
An
making them for
auction.
a donation or an auction or something, and I picked that one. So.
If you'll remind me,
She
I've
said
got
it's
little.
plate wood.
It's what?
Plate
If you'll
wood?
remind me,
Plate wood.
Vicky, I've got little hangers. Little.
I've got some too.
Oh, do
yeah.
you?
Mhm.
Okay.
So that was number
That's
one.
awesome.
Number
Thank you, Tessa.
Great job, Tessa. Number two, Jack
She said It's a
Durning.
pallet.
Huh?
She said it's a pallet.
Oh, it's from a pallet? Oh, cool. Jack Durning. Oh, hand me your phone for a second.
Oh, wait a minute. We got somebody from Peace, all of you, like usual, from an Algerian living in Ireland.
Wow.
Fakal Chibani. You want my phone?
Wow. Yeah, I just want to show this is a phone holder. I showed my Oki rig phone holder the other day, and Jack made me a phone
Pull it
holder.
back.
Huh?
Pull it back.
Made me a cool a phone holder. Much better than that piece of stuff I made. And it just breaks down, and so you can take it on the road with you. It's really cool. I will definitely use that when I'm traveling, when we're going to...
Yeah, you probably could set that on the dashboard.
I don't know that.
Have to be a little careful
Yeah.
going around corners.
But yeah, that is really cool. Thank you so much, Jack. I love it. Got my initial and some music things on there.
Yeah.
I love it. Thank you so
that's-
much, Jack.
That scroll saw work, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, Big Kel, I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. It says I have all my tools
Thank
because
you.
of you. Still looking for a place where I can practice. Patty Haltmar says peace and blessings from Bandera, Texas.
Terrific. Well, thanks so much, guys, and welcome from Algeria. That's
He's in
Algeria.
oh, he's
He's
from
an
Algeria.
Algerian. He's in Ireland.
He's in Ireland, but he's from Algeria. That's terrific. Okay, so now we've got we got those.
Moly.
We got this one yesterday, that one today, but now we've got some really cool stuff. We're going to give some things away tonight, and our buddy Danny Meadows sent us some stuff that we're going to give away. So this is we're going to do 2 giveaways. This is the first one. It's really a cool little headlamp. And Danny, thank you, Dad. And then this one is a neat little Nebo light. This is all Nebo products. And this is a neat little light called the Edge, which is really cool. And it can be I guess it can be a weapon because it's really sharp on the deal here. But if you don't want it quite that aggressive, you can just take that thing off, and then it's just a regular flashlight. And it strobes, yeah. So you've got the strobe. I don't want to shine it right at the phone, but it's really cool. Really a neat little flashlight. So one giveaway is going to be these together. And then the other giveaway is going to be this
Danny said it's a tactical flashlight.
tactical flashlight. I should have known that. This is really cool. This is called the Slide. And it's a cool little flashlight. Sorry. They can see it though, right?
Yeah.
They can see that it's on. And then the really neat part is you open it up and it becomes a lantern. Kind of a lantern. Oh, and it's magnetic on the end, so you could, I don't have anything metal here to stick
right
it to.
here.
Yeah. Yeah. Sticks right there. It's a really strong magnet at
Will
the end.
Hackler said I love flashlights.
I love them too. I thought I was the only flashlight geek. I love flashlights. Yeah, you're kind of missing the edge there. Yeah. Really cool.
Yeah.
So that's called the Slide. All of these are available over on, I'm going to give you Danny's, he sells these on his eBay store. And I'm going to give you that here in a second.
Frank said he's addicted too.
Yeah, so this is another giveaway. Now, what's not a giveaway, I'm going to show you a couple more, but those are mine.
But you can get them through Danny.
But you can get them through Danny. This is one he sent the other day. This is 770 lumens. This thing is like a club. It is so cool. It is, and it's like a stinking spotlight at night. And so it will narrow down or be wide. This thing, and so this one is called 7Z. Comes in a cool little box and a holder. 770 lumens. So you can find all of this stuff in Danny's eBay store, and I'll give that to you in a second. But here's the one that I must confess.
You've been playing with all day.
This is probably my favorite flashlight of all time. This thing just makes me feel like an astronaut, like I'm in a sci-fi movie. So check this out. So it's got 3 little appendages, feet there, so it'll stand up.
Looks like
It is-
Elon Musk made that for
Yeah.
his Starlink satellite ship.
Yeah. So, and then of course it's magnetic on the bottom too. It's got a really cool light, regular light, but check this out. Now you can see these things, these little lights here. Check that out. So it's a lantern. and it will shine. I'm hopefully not blinding you guys. So it'll shine like that, and then if
Got
you
you.
if you need it brighter, then it shines all the way around. This thing is so cool.
That's
I
one
just-
heck of a
I
flashlight.
just dig this thing. So this is called the Twist.
If we
Obviously, the
if we
Twist.
didn't have one, I'd go on his website and buy one.
Yeah, this thing is just
Thank you.
so cool.
I sneezed. Bless you.
Oh, this thing is just the coolest. I think
Alright,
that is
okay.
just nifty.
Not
Anyway.
stop drooling. Tell
Yeah,
them
I don't know.
that
I just so anyway. So
I think I'll go on and buy one anyway, just so I'll
Here-
have one for my truck.
here is.
you guys.
Let me give you his eBay store. So it's ebay.com, Jim Price Parts, like all one word.
Let me see if I can get.
I should have
closer.
printed it a little bit bigger. So it's ebay.com, Jim Price Parts. If you just type that in to Google, it'll come
There
up.
you go, guys. Do a screenshot.
Yeah. And then that is Danny's email. So if you have any questions on any of this stuff, and the Nebo, these are all Nebo parts, Nebo products, and he's got tons of Nebo stuff in there. And
Aurora Selena says that's perfect for camping.
yeah, it's such a cool deal.
Danny said, "Hold tight, Dave. He's going to send you a special one."
I'm not
Well,
sure.
thank you. But I need one of those for my truck.
It's just so cool.
I just I don't go anywhere very often, but when I do, I can see where something like that would really come in
But
handy.
having the magnetic, even if you're working on the car or whatever,
Yeah.
either one of these
stick
actually.
right up under the hood.
Either one of these.
Frank says, "Sorry, my queen. I was enthralled with the lights and didn't hear you sneeze."
Yeah.
Healthy Harrington.
I don't know. I guess the lights, maybe it's a guy thing. I don't know. But
It's toys.
this flashlight just makes me, I don't know. It just makes me feel like I'm in a sci-fi movie or something. I just love, but these lights, you guys got to go check all this Nebo stuff out. But anyway, so we're giving this one away. We're giving these two away on the trivia questions, which Vicky is going to do in just a few minutes. As soon as we get rid of, as soon as we go through all of our stuff. Anyway, all right. I'm sorry. I just love this stuff. I'm a flashlight geek.
Will
So-
Heckler says, "My wife says I have a problem with lights."
Well, I'm glad it's not just me. All right, so
You want to put
I've
this
done
back
that.
over there?
Oh yeah, thank you, Dad. All right, so now Dad's going to talk a little bit, just mention a little bit about what tomorrow's senior moment's going
Real
to be
quick,
about.
Danny said Nebo is now doing bug lights too.
I saw that in his little
Why
deal.
would a bug need a light?
Well, they got to see where they're going too.
Oh, okay.
Some of them have lights on their butts.
That's true.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I want to mention, he started mentioning it tomorrow's senior moment. I want to mention every once in a while we get we get a question from somebody that they get a router base, and it happened very rarely, but I think in the last couple of years I've got a couple of them where somehow when they're putting the screw in, and they put the router base down, carving on the wood, the screw head scratches a little bit. So there could be any number of reasons that could happen, but it could be that I goofed when I counterbored or countersunk the hole. I didn't make it deep enough. But I answered the question, and I give a correction on tomorrow's senior moment. So be sure and watch that.
You guys will like
Because
it.
if that ever happens to you, the senior moment that you'll see tomorrow tells you how to correct it. Tells you how to get by the problem and how to correct it.
Cool.
So that's all I'm going to say about that.
Okay. Good.
Sound like
All
Forrest
right.
Gump.
We'll move on. So what I wanted to talk about tonight on Facebook Live last night, I talked about someone is asking me how I would do a certain piece of artwork, how I would carve it. You guys, probably most of you were there and saw it. those of you that didn't, it'll be replayed on YouTube next week sometime probably. Anyway, normally when I get artwork like that, it's pretty easy for me to figure it out since I've been doing it for so long. But I got one yesterday morning or this morning that took me a little while to figure it out. It wasn't real easy to figure out. So this is Jerry over in the UK, and he needs to make this into a sign. So the more I looked at it for quite a while, and generally speaking, my instinct is whenever I see black, I think of that as being inset, and then everything else outset. But the more I looked at this, the more I kind of changed my mind. What I decided to advise him is on something like this, I decided that the way I would do it is everything that you see is white, I would make that background. You can make it flat background. I would probably do a textured background. But either way, I probably would cut away everything that is white. Then all of the red and the black, I would make those outset. So then those would be fairly easy to paint. They'd be surface so you could paint them. The white, being as now we have a white primers, we have white sprays that work pretty well. Even if you have to give them 2 or 3 coats, they work pretty well. I would spray the white and make that the background, and then I would make the black and the red, I would make those surface outset. So then it really would look like this. Anyway, so
Then you go on with a paintbrush and paint them.
yeah, so if all the black here and all the red were outset
That'll
surface,
That'd be good looking when it's
oh,
done.
that'd be really spectacular. It's kind of a cool artwork. But anyway, sometimes you have to kind of just imagine how things would be. But again, my first instinct would have been, okay, well, the black's going to be inset. But then I had to step back and think about it and really look at it, being as everything, all the background was really white. Anyway, that is an example of one that isn't really cut and dried, that I really had to think about a little bit and figure it out. But I thought that might be of interest to you guys. If you guys have something like this, or something that looks more complicated than you can figure out, just email it to me. I do this all the time. So email it to me, eric@makeawoodsign.com, and I'm happy to give you my thoughts on it. So, wow, the wind
I know,
stopped.
it just stopped. Huh?
That probably will fix
So
that.
do you want to do the first?
You want to do a giveaway?
Okay, we're going to give away that one.
This one? All right, this one first.
All right, here's the question.
Everybody get ready.
Everybody get ready.
Domestic only, right?
Domestic only, yeah.
Because the
unfortunately.
shipping kills us.
Yeah. So, Monday and Wednesday, you guys saw Eric's video on him carving himself a sign. And Eric's playing.
Sorry.
So, what kind of wood is that Eric is carving on that big sign for himself?
Can't Google that one.
I know.
You don't know. You don't know. What kind of wood I'm carving on that big slab?
I know.
What kind of wood is that Eric's carving in that big sign? Oh,
It says it
that's
on the
part of
website.
it, Sam.
It says it on the website?
Yeah.
Oh.
Says it on the
You guys
YouTube.
got
You got
Says it on the
Tessa-
YouTube video.
Okay, it is oak, it is gamble, but Tessa got it and gamble oak. Gambler, well, she said gambler oak.
Gambler Oak.
Yeah.
That's if Kenny Rogers is carving it.
Yeah.
Gamble, yes, it's Gamble Oak. That's what it is.
That does
And
say
it-
that on the YouTube video.
Yeah. Huh. I forgot I put that on there. But I've been...
Yeah, I'm looking, and it's Sam Ike says gamble, Mike Constantine said cedar, Johnny Loveday said oak, Dan Yoda said Gilbert oak. I think he misspelled.
Gotta watch that
Spastic
spelling.
oak.
What kind?
Spastic oak.
Spastic Oak.
Tessa says gambler oak. Danny says cherry. Tessa says chest. Tessa, you got it right.
So who got it? Tessa?
Tessa.
Tessa won.
All right.
Good
Right,
job,
can you write it
Tessa.
down?
Huh? Oh, Tessa got the, all right, Tessa.
All right, so then we'll do the next one in about 5 minutes.
Okay, so I'll do the SCOTDs and then we'll do the next one. So she got the headlamp
Well, you just,
plus the edge. I gotta keep track of it. All right. All right, so SCOTDs got some really cool ones. Here we go. First one is Perry, and I think it's Sidens. These are really a cool product. You put them by your front door, and I think he's selling these. I think he's selling them at a flea market or something. But he does the carving, and then his wife does the painting.
very cool.
They do really cool stuff. His wife's very.
Yeah, now here comes the wind again.
Yeah, spoke too soon. Keith Davenport. So this is 3/4 inch panel board with a plywood backer. And he got this order on Facebook.
Wow. Gosh darn.
Woo! Here we go. So he got this order on Facebook. Anyway, so that's obviously the shape of Indiana.
Sorry, guys.
Wow, here we go. We'll get to it. Hang on, guys.
Wow.
Ken Meadows. Came out of nowhere. Ken Meadows. Beautiful sign, Ken.
Ken is in,
I think he's in Lake Havasu. Ken's in Lake Havasu, yeah. Great job, Kenneth. Van Devers, or Devers, I'm not sure. It might be Devers.
oh, I like that.
Isn't that cool? So this one's got a really cool story. He bought 4 cedar slabs like this for 25 bucks.
Whoa, really?
That was from a guy at a flea market that cut a tree down in his yard. And he had 4 slabs. He got them, all 4 of them, for
Wow.
25 bucks. Check that out.
That's
Van and
gorgeous.
Kathy are the one that won Grinchy Claus.
Oh, yeah, yeah. That's
Kathy
right.
was the one that won Grinchy Claus in December. Anyway, terrific job, man. I love it. Beautiful, beautiful.
Jason here says, can't win international, but we can see the light in the UK when you turn it on.
That's a heck of a slab for 25 bucks.
No, you
Oh,
got
yeah,
4 of
4
those
of
for 25 bucks. Yeah. And last but not least, a very first sign from Kelly Ludrick.
Wow, that's beautiful.
For a first sign is pretty amazing. Beautiful job, Kelly. I love it.
Bruce asked where Van got that scene, the horses, do you know?
I do not know. I would
Google
imagine.
it.
I would
Horse
imagine
scene.
that probably is a Google thing or
Mm-hmm.
something like that. But it's a really neat scene. I love it. Anyway, it's great for a first
Yeah.
sign, isn't it?
Great looking sign.
Okay. Before we get
Yeah, before we get blown bubble-headed, huh?
too late for me. All right, second giveaway for the Edge.
All right, this one's
Or
gonna
excuse
make
me,
you
the
really
slide.
think. Can you guys hear me okay? All right, so here's the second question. This is gonna make you think, you guys. It's a quote, and you gotta tell me who said it. Here's the quote. As we express our gratitude, we must never forget that the highest form of appreciation is not to utter words, but to live by them.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, who said that?
I don't know if you're going to be able to Google. That's a lot.
I know. That's what I'm hoping they're gonna have to think instead of Google. Will Hackler, Kennedy.
Wow.
Wow.
Which Kennedy? That's close enough. That's
close enough. Will Hackler, awesome.
Great job, Will.
Wow.
He's a Kennedy.
Are you a
fan.
Kennedy fan? Douglas Powell, JFK, Panbury, JFK.
Oh, a lot of
Lee
JFKs.
Harrington, they all, I'm surprised, yeah.
Wow, I didn't know it.
Will Hackler got it. Wow, a lot of them. Holy crap.
Will was correct.
Oh, Will's a teacher.
Will's a teacher. Well, there you go.
Okay, that's all
Great
right.
job, Will. So we'll be sending you the slide. Really nifty little That one I think would work perfect for working on cars
Oh,
or
yeah.
working on anything. The way that sticks and
Well, and if they've got a kid, they can take it underneath the covers at night and read,
yeah.
like I used to do with comic books.
So don't forget, guys. Go check out
Hey,
Danny's
get on there one more time.
Danny's eBay store. eBay.com, Jim Price Parts. And then when it comes up, you'll see a lot of the Nebo stuff. They also obviously also sell auto parts, but all the Nebo stuff will be there too.
Mike says life is wonderful. Never take it for granted. Tom Schneider said, not just a teacher, another hero that kids will remember throughout their lives. Well said. Thanks.
Yep. Okay. That was Will Hackler, right? Oh, I gotta write
Andy
that down.
Bilton says, looks like a normal day in Oklahoma.
Really?
He says there's also GM, HY, and Kia parts. What's HY? Hyundai?
Hyundai, I would imagine. HY? I don't know. HY, Hyundai maybe.
Anyway, thank you, Danny, for sending those.
Yes,
for us
thank
for the
you so
giveaway.
much, Danny. It's awesome. I
Yeah,
love
it
it.
is Hyundai.
I have a question. You kept saying Nebo. All this says is Neb, N-E-B.
Well, that's the part number
Yeah, but you kept saying Nebo, and I
They're
kept.
Nebo
because it's
products.
made by Nebo.
Well, I don't see anything on there that says Nebo. That was my question. Never
Well,
mind.
I guess that's. I don't see. It's on there somewhere, I'm sure.
Bruce, he's a good teacher. That's why he guessed so fast.
And that was Will Hackler, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just writing it down. Congratulations, you guys. So it sounds like we may have more
Oh, he
Nebo
said
stuff
that's
coming.
his part number for his inventory.
But is this? But Danny, is this actually produced by Nebo? Is this made by Nebo?
Bruce Lehman says, is it okay to carve a sports team logo?
Sure you can. You
NeboTools.com.
NeboTools.com. Okay, so doing a sports logo, yes, you probably would be in violation from a copyright. I don't normally do that. I used to a lot when I was out carving on site. My feeling is that if you're doing a sports logo and you're selling it, then you probably are in violation of copyrights.
You're
I'm not
definitely in violation. of copyright.
I'm not a lawyer, so I can't give you any legal advice. However, I will tell you that the people that have done it, that I have talked to, if the team feels they're violating their rights, they'll probably send you a letter to cease and desist. And at that point, you definitely would want to.
And here's one way to get around that. You buy a decal, something that's already printed. You're paying for it because somebody paid for the right for that. So you can take that decal, put that on a board, carve whatever you want to, put that sports decal on the board, and you're perfectly legal. You bought that decal, you can put it on anything that you want. That's what you paid for. And whoever made the decal has paid the copyright price. That's
what
one way to get around.
Well, that's your opinion, but you're not an attorney.
Yeah.
And
I've actually been told otherwise, but
yeah, I've been told otherwise.
once you buy that
So-
decal, you have the right to put it wherever it'll go.
check
That's
with
your
the-
opinion.
Yeah, check with somebody that knows the law.
Yeah, don't take our word as legal advice. So definitely check on that. But I would agree with you that makes perfect sense. But I've actually been told by somebody
I
that
was told by somebody that was
that
interested
if-
in one of my tables that they talked to a attorney about it, and
and
I was in violation. So
yeah.
No.
So
didn't stop me from
anyway,
doing it.
it's all we're not legal scholars here.
Yeah.
So, but
Well,
my
but yeah, you can carve a sports logo.
Yep, you can.
Eric, will the knobs you take off of the DeWalt 616, can I use them on a base Dave made?
So you're taking the handles off of a 616.
618.
Well, yeah, they're the same actually. You could. It would take a little work because the knobs that we put on the big base plates, they have some acrylic discs on there, and they're very small screws as compared to the screws that come out of that. So it could be done. You could do it, but you'd have a little modification to do. It's not like you just take the screw out, take the other knob off, put the other one on. You'd have to drill it out. You'd have to take the discs that are on the base plate. You'd have to remove those.
Plus, it wouldn't make it any, in my opinion, it wouldn't make it any better to use. That would be bigger handles, but you don't need any bigger handles. So.
Well, there are some people that like bigger handles,
That's true.
and they
That's
take
true.
our handles off
But
and
it
put bigger
wouldn't.
handles.
Still, it wouldn't make it any more functional.
Yeah,
Or you could
you could do it. You'd have some
you could
modification.
get some little L brackets put on where I put the handles on now, and then put those big handles on L brackets. But it just depends on how badly you want those big handles.
Yeah.
Doug, where did I see it? Doug Powell said, what was the puppy's name that just walked by? That was Nellie. She had surgery, so she's bald on her back.
We just
She
had
a
the
tumor removed off of her back, the size of a cantaloupe.
yeah.
She had a big old hump, like
Humpback.
like a humpback, in like Igor and Frankenstein.
Yeah,
And
she had
just-
it removed 2 weeks ago, so.
Just had the stitches taken out yesterday.
Yeah.
So, but she's doing good.
Right.
Yep. All right, we're out, guys. So tomorrow morning, 9 a.m., Vicki and I will be on Facebook Live again, and then no live on Sunday. But you guys will see. You'll see a video tomorrow morning, and then that'll be Dad's senior moment. Another video on Sunday. You're seeing videos every day, but we'll be doing live tomorrow at 9 a.m.
Will Heckler, do I have your information, your address and stuff? If not, can you email it to me, please? Okay.
Okay,
All right.
that is
Take it away,
it.
Gracie.
Thanks so much, guys. Again, thank you so much to everybody that sent us stuff. Jack and Tessa
Real
and,
quick, hold
and
on, we got a
Danny.
question. Do you make a router base for the rigid 2901?
2901. I think that's a big rigid. I don't think that's a palm router. I'm not sure. If it's the big rigid, which I think it is, if it's the big rigid, the base that we would make that would work for that would be the big blank. We don't have one that's pre-drilled, but you could buy one of the large blanks if it's a full-size router, and I think it is. I don't have one, but I think it is a full-size router. So you would buy the big blank, and then all you'd have to do is drill and countersink your mounting holes. So yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
All right.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
That's it, guys. Have a great weekend. Have a great night. And
Oh, you're welcome. Said thank you for the helicopter
oh,
templates
Yeah.
I made.
those came out great. All right. Thanks again, Danny, for all of the giveaway stuff. So you guys go check Danny's eBay store out if you like these flashlights, and they're cool, man. They're really cool. So thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys. Have a great weekend, and
We'll
we'll see you tomorrow.
See you in the
Bye.
morning. Bye.
Bye.